Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, you know what? I was thinking. I just got done watching the movie Outback. You know the movie that's got like deadly jellyfish and snakes and spiders and all sorts of shit. But yeah, I was thinking, we can get a good deal now with this Corona stuff kind of coming to an end and travel agencies wanting to, kind of get deals going and stuff. So why don't we pick a couple tickets up and maybe go tour the Outback in Australia? What do you think?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Hey guys, welcome to Happywax TV. Tonight we're talking about a movie called Outback. I'll tell you, man, I like the outdoors. I love the beach. I spend as much time on the beach as I can. I love it, but it's places like this and movies like this that scare the fuck out of me. I mean, I don't get really scared by horror movies really that much anymore. I don't get scared, in my life. A lot of things don't scare me, you know what I mean? Especially the things that I do for a living and stuff like that. It takes a lot to unsettle me, but it's movies like this that it kind of sits with me for a couple of days. And I'll give another example too, is the movie Backcountry. That one is more in a forest, okay? And I mean, it's these two movies are almost the same, to be God honest with you. This one takes place in Australia, in the Outback, which is wide open, deserty area. And then Backcountry takes place in a provincial park, you know what I mean? And there's like, creatures in there that they have to deal with. And it's like a stupid decision made on the boyfriend's part to not bring a map because he thinks he knows where he's going. And it leads to them getting fucked up. And it's kind of the same in this movie where this couple goes on this holiday. There's already tension between the two of them because he's proposed to her on the plane. And she said no, not because she doesn't want to be with him, just she thinks they're too young and not ready. But anyways, there's already tension there. And they make the stupid decision. They have it all mapped out where they're going to go on this Australian holiday. And then they find this, I think it's a postcard or something, and they see this one, I don't know if it's like a mountain or whatever it is, but they want to go look at it, or she suggests that they go look at it. And so anyways, they download this GPS app on their phone, and then they're going to go off their map, or the route that they've made, and go kind of see this mountain or whatever it is, which is in the Outback, and their GPS fails on them and they get lost. And then it's stupid decision after stupid decision. It's funny, if you read some of the comments and stuff on IMDb about this, people say, this is movie stupid and these people are idiots for the decisions they make and blah, blah, blah. And listen, I'm just saying this straight up, okay? Like, we can all sit there, okay? And you know who I'm talking about, okay? Because it's 95% of us, not just you, the audience, but me too. Because, I mean, it's easy for us as an audience member to sit there and say, oh, what the fuck did they do that for? Or why are they doing that? Or that's stupid. But you know what? When you're in the moment, it's totally different, okay? So to be one of these bozos who is like a couch potato Clint Eastwood who can sit on their fucking couch and say, I'd never do that. That would never happen to me. Hey, whatever, dude. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I know I would make probably stupid decisions if I was in this situation. I would try and think, through it my best. But I do like these style of movies just for the fact that it's real life and in the moment, and every single person on the planet is going to make different decisions when they have their life on the line. And I respect movies like this. Now, the problem with this movie is the fact that it just doesn't carry through to the very end. Like, did I even tell you who's in it? Let me tell you. Okay, so it's written and directed by Mike Green. This is his first feature-length film. He owns a bunch of restaurants, this guy, and I guess he's kind of switched over to being a filmmaker. I will tell you, now, I didn't love this movie, but I didn't hate it. And if you go on IMDb, it's bullshit central there, okay? Because you get all these fucking idiots giving it ones, and then you get all these bozos giving it tens. To give a rating straight off the hop, I would give this movie probably a 5.5. Okay, it's not the greatest movie I've ever seen, and it's definitely not the greatest kind of survival movie that I've ever seen. I think our Backcountry is a much better kind of paced movie. But this flick, Outback, I mean, it's only an hour and 20 minutes long. So, I mean, it's not like it's drawn out. It's just, there's two things they dwell on in this movie. It's the relationship kind of breakdown that they're having, and then trying to work things out and get back together while they're trying to survive. You know what I mean? Because while they're trying to survive, it shows that they need to be together, which I get. And the other thing, and this part just made me laugh, like from about the halfway point when they start getting in trouble to the very end, I mean, literally that 40 minutes there is more or less just, is she going to drink piss or is she not going to drink piss? That's all I could think about. As like, is she going to drink piss to survive or not? It's like they almost forced feed this onto you, and it's like it kind of detracts from all the other stuff that's going on. So, but I'll tell you, man, it's bad luck after bad luck after bad luck for these people, and it is kind of stupid. I mean, early on, he gets stung by a jellyfish when they go in the ocean. And I'll tell you something, I'm not an outdoorsman at all or outback person, but, you know, they roll up on this beach, okay? And there's nobody in the water, not a person. And they even say that. I wonder why there's no one in the water. And I'm thinking to myself, don't go in the fucking water. Listen, if there's people around and there's nobody in the water, there's a reason why there's nobody in the fucking water. They go in the water. He gets fucking stung by a jellyfish on his leg, you know, and it's like, okay, you fucking bozo. I'm like, come on, man. Like, even I knew not to do that, and I don't fucking know anything about that shit. So, and then they decide to carry on, you know what I mean? Like, he's sick, you know what I mean? But they decide to carry on to go see this, you know, mountain or whatever the fuck it is, and then their GPS fucks up. And then it's like, you know, she gets stung by a scorpion. It's all in the trailer. I don't want to give spoilers for it, but I mean, she gets stung by a scorpion, then he's got to deal with her, but he's still struggling because he's got the fucking jellyfish bite, and then she comes back to life, you know what I mean? But he's gone to try and find the car, and she's left alone. And it's just one poor decision after another, and it's like, it almost angers you, but then you think to yourself, would I make these decisions, you know, these poor decisions? Or, I mean, because once you get into survival mode, it's like, you know, I got to save this person, or they're thinking I got to save them, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And again, it's easy to be that fucking bozo that sits his fat ass on the couch and say, I wouldn't do that. They're doing the wrong thing. And I'm like, dude, these people are in the moment, and that's what the director's trying to give to us. So for the most part, for his first like full-length movie, I thought he did a pretty good job. I'd be interested to see, you know, what he brings to the table next time as he kind of grows as a filmmaker. But to read some of these comments, and I know, listen, there's people saying, you know, oh, that's not the nature of these animals, and there's a snake in here, and it's like a cringeworthy scene because that's not how the snake would act. And yeah, you know, it is what it is. But it's his first time out, and really, I mean, this movie is really well shot as far as like cinematography. The acting is on point. Really, these two characters for such a small cast. I mean, you know, I didn't really like the backstory of the whole tension because of the engagement thing that went wrong, or the proposal, but you know, whatever. I mean, the acting was good. The cinematography was good. The pace, I don't know. I think the pacing may have brought this movie down for me. And, you know, again, you can knock it for the stupid decisions, but again, it's a fucking horror movie. Well, kind of, I guess you can consider it. It's like a real life horror movie. But I mean, think about it. Horror movies are all based on, for the most part, stupid fucking decisions by the characters in the movies. You know, hey, look, there's a fucking haunted house. We probably shouldn't go in there. You know what? Let's go in there. Stupid decision. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we're getting chased by a fucking masked guy wielding a knife. I probably shouldn't go into that fucking dark basement. But you know what? I'm going to go into that dark basement. It's just, that's what horror movies are based on, is stupid decision after stupid decision, and that's what makes them so fun to watch. So anyways, you're not going to hate this movie. You're not going to love this movie. When you turn it off, you're probably going to be right in the fucking middle like I was, thinking, you know what? Okay, I don't want to punch myself in the face for watching it, but it wasn't that bad. And I'm going to give it a 5.5. Check it out. It's out now. It's called Outback. And let me know what you think. You know, like, again, you can knock this movie for the stupid decisions, but I mean, seriously, I mean, you could throw any movie in my face and well, not any movie, but a good chunk of horror movies or this style of movie, and you can pick apart the stupidity made by the characters in it. But that's what makes it fun to watch is, you know, the stupidity that these characters make. But again, would we make the same decisions? I know we're all Clint Eastwood or couch potato Clint Eastwoods. We never make a mistake when we're sitting on our fucking couch at home, would we? So anyways, Outback, check it out. Let me know what you guys think about this when it's out now. And as always, guys, stay scared.